Hi, I'm Chimmy Kalu, and I'm staff product designer at Triptease. The email activation session was born from us taking an interest in hoteliers' email strategy. So we don't think that hoteliers are utilizing email as much as they should, and we thought that we could share some of those strategies with hoteliers so they can catch up with an industry that's well ahead of them. E-commerce controls much of its own tech stack, and they're so used to being able to chop and change, introduce new things to their websites, as well as offering different things within their email content. Hoteliers, on the other hand, obviously struggle to control their entire tech stack, and using data that's gleaned from the website, and even starting an email marketing strategy, to be honest, for lots of hoteliers is really tricky. Email is huge. My number one question for OTAs and for hoteliers is, if email wasn't important, why aren't Booking and Expedia giving you the real email addresses of your own customers, right? So clearly email is huge, and it's only going to get more important as we lose cookies in Google. We've launched an email product because we had all this data. We believe that your data is your data, and we wanted to give all that data about guest behavior, party mix, search location, lead times to the hotelier to use within their email marketing campaigns. But guess what? CRMs don't play ball. They don't take this information naturally. So what we did was create a way for short-staffed hoteliers to run automated email campaigns to a really interested audience. It's personalized, and it creates a really nice experience for those users. There are two scenarios. So the leaky booking engines are losing people at checkout, so carts are being abandoned, and also people are hitting a dead end with no availability. So our emails are tackling those two things. Well, if you have someone who starts the booking process, so they haven't just come onto your website, they haven't just gone onto your booking engine, they've looked at some rooms, they've explored some rooms, they've picked one, and they started checkout and then disappeared. What do you do with them? In e-commerce, you see that no one can start checkout without putting in their email address, because they're going to follow up later if you don't complete. Hoteliers didn't have that, so we wanted to stop 80% of people from dropping out of checkout on average on booking engines. And with no availability, again, it's a really tedious task to find that you have no availability and keep track of inventory, so that when you have cancellations or you have availability, trying to find people to fill those rooms without having to go back to the OTAs is also tricky. So again, we have all of that information, we collect the data, emails from people who are interested, and close that loop easily for hoteliers. So automation, simplicity, and converting people that should have booked in the first place. So in both scenarios, so in the back in stock scenario, where people want to sign up because they're particularly interested in your hotel, and that's the next best action for them. So they sign up to receive that email, and in some cases order other marketing. Now for cart abandonment, obviously when a guest is starting something like checkout, they're implicitly agreeing to giving their data for legitimate interest. So imagine if someone was trying to make a payment and authorization cut out, then you can contact them to finish the booking. And that's the same scenario for cart abandonment in general. We still offer the option for people to unsubscribe. We've had a few people unsubscribe, but less than 1%. 53% of people using cart abandonment have recovered the cost of their revenue within 1 month. Yep, so people are generating around 3 times to a massive 21 times ROAS using this product.